This whole net zero is nobody has ever asked to define net zero. And that's what the farmers are fighting over right now, because the government of Holland and Sri Lanka and here has defined net zero. And I'm going to give you an example. You eat a piece of steak. That steak, the carbon footprint is calculated by every single thing that cattle consumed up until you ate it, and then the fat that you ate it. That's what the carbon footprint is. And so the nitrogen in the soil, the feed, the transportation of the feed, everything is calculated. And then they do an equation and then they say it's not sustainable. And the problem is that even for agricultural production, where farmers have gone to even zero tillage and has invested in technology, and they thought that that would have been enough, and that's what the government in Holland said, that would have been enough. Then they changed the rules and they said, no, it's not enough. All that money you invested, I'm sorry, it still doesn't meet net zero. And that's the problem, because the net zero calculation is almost like, it's sorcery almost, because when you look at an electric car, and if you're going to do a net zero calculation on an electric car, and you look at a cobalt mine, or even a computer too, a cobalt mine or a lithium mine, and you look at the degradation of that, and then you look at the fact that 5-year-old African children are working in those mines, and then you look at the battery in an electric car and how it gets disposed of afterwards, and the years that it would take to break down that battery, and you do a carbon footprint on that, you would see that that is far more damaging than agriculture. But it's agriculture what is being attacked, and that's why I believe that there's an agenda.